Next one is saying, thank you for everything. A question: what the LUBAVITCHER Rebbe say about Gehinnom? Love the new film. What does the LUBAVITCHER Rebbe say about Gehinnom? I mean, as far as the teachings of Chassidut come originally from the Baal Shem Tov. That means that the LUBAVITCHER Rebbe and anyone out there in the world that considers themselves a Chassid, they have to follow the teachings of the Baal Shem Tov. He's the forefather of Chassidut in the last few hundred years. And also, you have and that broke off into all of the other Chassidut. So the Baal Shem Tov had the Magid Mimezrich, Rabbi Zusha Minapoli was, and his brother, Rabbi Elimelech Milezhinsk. These were the main Hasidim, starting with the Baal Shem Tov, then Magid Mimezrich, and then it broke off into other Hasidut, the Rabbi Nachman of Breslev, the Tanya, and so on. So now, all of them come from the same source. Now, if you look at what the Baal Shem Tov and the other major Hasidim have said about Gehinnom, we have a whole book about it. It's on our website. It's in Hebrew. That anyone that wants to download it for free or wants to even distribute it in their community, we'd be happy to send it to them. There is endless amount of sources. I know that from Hasidut, we tracked something like 4,000 or 5,000, I think 4,000 sources in Hasidut that discuss the topic. No, I'm sorry, 5,000 sources that we have across the globus of the Torah that talk about Gehinnom. There's much more than that, but we have 5,000 sources. And I think from Hasidut was something around 1,300 or 1,400 from Hasidut, of the Baal Shem Tov and the other students that he has. And they've said things that I said in the lecture, in the movie. I quote them. I quote the Hasidim of what they say about Gehinnom. And the Chabad itself, their teachings that started with the Baal Shem Tov, their main Chassid that started Chassidut Chabad was the Tanya. And the Tanya talks about Gehinnom no differently than I do. In fact, he's much more details. And chapter 8 of his Tanya, he talks about Chibut HaKever, the Gehinnom, Kafakela, and in plenty other places that throughout the Tanya he talks about Gehinnom. There's Gehinnom of snow, Gehinnom of fire, Gehinnom that a person has to go because he wasted time or because he ate something that wasn't kosher enough or not kosher at all. And I quote them in the film and quite a few times. There's a whole section about the Chassidut Chabad and in general Chassidut, of what they say about Gehinnom. They don't say anything different than the rest of the Jewish people throughout all the generations. It's only the people that are part of a cult that call itself Chabad, that has no connection whatsoever to the real Chabad, that deny Gehinnom or say things like Manis Friedman does, that says that it's a fun place to go see your friends and all types of stupidity like that. The real Hasidim, the real Chabad, has no connection whatsoever to the Chabad of today. That's what Rav Mazuz, Shichyeh, has said many times. He says that they're complete apikosim, they're completely ignorant, they don't know any Torah, they cannot paskin, they cannot say anything that without mistakes. In fact, he even says you can't even count many of them in Minyan, and if they write a Sefer Torah, to go burn it. So in this, Rav Mazuz is one of the Gdolei Ador. He's one of the biggest rabbis in the world today. It's not. This is not like a local. This is a giant among giants. So the point is that the real Chabad, Kodesh Kodashim, much of Chabad today, not all of it, but much of it today, especially the ones in the Western society, and it's unfortunately has no connection whatsoever to the real Chabad, and I think the biggest problem is that it's hard to tell the difference because it's unless you learn with somebody, you won't know what they say. But I can tell you this: anyone that denies even a minute of any of the Torah sources that we quoted in the movie, you could pretty much conclude this person is an apikos. They cannot be counted in the minyan. They cannot, be considered anything relevant whatsoever to Chabad. Needless to say, to Am Yisrael.